Maybe? Help, Bree, I'm in trouble.
Well, yeah, you didn't ask me. How dare you?
Howdy, Bree. This is Kiki. Kiki Bree.
You're listening to DJ Oz
Hello.
Ozzy.
Debating whether or not I'm still dating this boy for
Yes,
this
you-
horrible picture. You take my hard work and then you put it on that.
She doesn't like Dr. Christ.
No, I don't. I hate it. It's awful.
Yeah, she drew it.
It's edited.
So, what are we covering tonight? Still want to do conspiracy theories, or?
Would you believe me when I tell you you are the queen of
Ooh.
my heart? Please don't deceive me when I hurt you. Just ain't the way it seems.
Okay. Oh, Green River Formation Stingrays.
Would you believe me when I tell you you are the queen of my heart? Please don't deceive me when I hurt you. Just ain't the way it seems. Can you feel my love buzz? Can you feel my love buzz? Can you feel my love buzz? Can you feel my love buzz?
Satanism. To most, it conjures images of medieval black masses or sinister deeds done for the devil. must expose all the evil being done in the name of Satan.
All right. Yeah, they'll be able to. Hello, hello. We are live from the Hive. Good evening, everybody. It's New Year's Eve, and I'm here on some Creation Watch with Doc and Kiki. Y'all want to say hi?
Hi, howdy, hey, folks. How's it going?
Hello.
Yeah, we are here to talk about some conspiracy theory stuff, but something happened on Twitter today, and you all heard a little bit about it on the hot mic a minute ago, but uh, the cowboy creationist Bob Sorensen has tweeted his foot right into his mouth. Can I share it? Let's see.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so we got the creationist cowboy, which is Bob Sorensen, says fossil stingrays in Wyoming. Believers universal common descent are faced with detailed fossils of delicate creatures in the wrong place, such as stingrays in Montana. But this isn't Montana, as he said here, and it says here this is Wyoming. Many people have pointed out that, plate tectonics and things like that can be established for organisms being in a place that's not expected. You don't really need to do that for the Green River Formation, though, because, as I was showing here, the formation is mostly Cenozoic. It's not Mesozoic, so you're not dealing with much plate tectonics there. You're dealing with this climate change, and this is a freshwater stingray, because this area was, during the Eocene, most places were pretty toasty and warm, and this was a big river system where a lot of freshwater ecology thrived, including freshwater stingrays. Here's the actual,
which we still have today.
Yeah, let me share the actual blog that he put out, which is not much better than his tweet, but it is dated, so we can see that it's immortalized, that this is his immortal failure. Interesting how so many fossils contain critters that are recognizable or extinct species of their living counterpart. An emphasis, as emphasized many times, more and more detailed fossils are being discovered. Also, such great details require rapid burial. Many fossils are found in the wrong place. Of course, believers in deep time and universal common descent will evo-splain those things away. Some challenges cannot be easily dismissed. Consider marine creatures such as whales in the desert, or today's subject, fossilized stingrays in Wyoming. Some folks assume that if a creature were fossilized together, they must have been neighbors. Out-of-place fossils put that notion to rest. In addition to great details, the fact that delicate creatures are fossilized at the point of rapid burial, or all points to the rapid burial, that these things have happened in so many different places is evidence of the greater testimony to the global Genesis flood. To read more about the subject, head over to How Did Stingrays Get Fossilized in Wyoming? Now, the funny thing about this whole concept is that, again, this isn't like, oh, this was found out of place fossil. This was found in a freshwater biome with freshwater snails, with alligators. And because this is in the Eocene, there were also early horses and tapirs. There was also in the Green River Formation some of the earliest known living, or known I said almost a living, known primates. I think it's an adapomorph, or adapiforms, so I don't think there's any of those around anymore. But early primates were found in the Green River Formation. Really cool stuff, but not out of place. No.
And yeah, and like I mentioned earlier, we still have freshwater stingrays today. They're actually surprisingly common.
In Southeast Asia and in the Amazon, and some of them are huge. Some of them
Yep.
12, 13 feet across.
If anyone here ever caught a show in the mid to late 2000s called River Monsters, Jeremy Wade, a fisherman who traveled all over the world, actually captured several freshwater stingrays.
Yep, and they're
pretty
really
neat.
cool animals too, and they're sociable too, which is kind of cool. Like you can acclimate them to like a feeding schedule and stuff, and they'll come up and act like a hungry puppy. Or
Yeah, just got to look out for the barb.
I would say, yeah, they're more like a hungry goose than a hungry puppy, right? Like a goose that's accustomed to feeding. Because I would say that stingrays are the geese of the sea.
I think the geese are still more chaotic.
Yeah. Yeah, the Canadian cobra birds. All right, so you all ready to get into some tier lists, though? Because
we'll see how terrible they'll be.
yeah, so I've been getting into doing tier lists lately because I think they're fun. So we just have some of your basic conspiracies down here. Now, we're gonna rank them from this is true and we can say it. You know, this should be publicly accepted to foil hat required. So everything in between. So you got it's probably true. Some truths with mixed with nonsense, kind of sus, completely fake. How do they even believe this? And then foil hat required. And I think it's we'll just go through them in order here as they're presented, because we have the moon landing first and foremost. I don't think that the moon landing is fake at all. I don't think that there's any evidence for that. I really think moon landing is going to be the quintessential bottom tier to which we compare everything else. The moon landing is going to be foil hat for me.
Well, so are we reading it as the moon landing happened and is true, or the moon landing was faked?
Whether the conspiracy is true or not.
So that the moon landing was faked.
Yeah,
right?
if you put it up at the top, you'd be saying that the moon landing was fake. The conspiracy is completely true, and we should just accept that that's the truth.
Oh no, foil hat.
Yeah, I think the moon landing's foil hat.
100%.
Any parts of the moon landing that we think are questionable?
I mean, not if you understand how things work in low gravity, which
and a vacuum.
It's not hard to wrap your head around.
Now the next one is a little bit spicier because it comes with some more flavor to it than the moon landing, because while there is a lot of nuttery conspiracy about 9/11, some of the political climate stuff about what was going on during 9/11 that's considered conspiracy, I think is reasonable and true. I think there was stuff going on behind the scenes that I think that, for instance, that there's evidence that there were warning signs that this was going to happen. But yeah, I don't buy that. I mean, the jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams kind of argument, but I think that there was some political motivation that people don't talk about.
There's probably some sus activity, but
I mean, I think it would go with some truths mixed with nonsense. Like, we all know that the U.S. government is shady as hell and probably looking for any excuse to get their hands on more oil in the Middle East.
Yeah. With Dick Cheney's hands involved in it, that's why I go with.
But at the same time, terrorist activity happens.
Yeah.
It was just a very large scale terrorist attack. And yeah. It's hard to say.
Well, there was some the war that followed 9/11. Like, we didn't
Very
even attack the
sus.
right country. Those people didn't even come from the country that we went to war with. It was just, yeah.
I forget, were they all Syrian or
Well, I think that there
am I
was
mixing that up?
some that were from the Arabian Emirate, right? That were from Arabia, which we wouldn't cut off ties with because Arabia is so rich and funds so many of our politicians.
True.
Now I'm spinning conspiracies like a freaking DJ up in here. So I like conspiracies, seriously, and you know, there are some that I probably believe that aren't true, and there's probably some that I disbelieve that are true. But you know, it's most of these are fun. Some of them are icky. This is probably one of the ickiest ones. The next one's a goofy one. How about the Mandela effect? What do y'all think?
Just like people misremembering something and it being a widespread misunderstanding.
So do you think that there's ever... Oh, go ahead. Kiki, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I thought it was also like things have changed. You're the only one that realizes it.
There's a small group of
one?
people. Yeah, that's the Mandela effect. Is that like they changed the past? Like we're in different timelines. And things in the world that you grew up in. Like you grew up, like the main one I think that I think of is probably because the angry video game nerd is the Berenstain Bears. People insist that it was spelled like Stein, like Frankenstein, but it's STAI. Yeah, it's spelled like Stain. Yeah, I do think it's just a faulty memory. Let's see what let's kick this one out to the live chat though. Well, they're still talking about 9/11 out there. What do you guys think?
Oh,
Just faulty memory, says Sumami. But yeah, I'm gonna read some of their input about 9/11 too, because they might sway me to move. Let's see. The conspiracy theory that is the top. Oh, they're just explaining how that works there. Okay, so mixed with incompetence. Yeah, I do think that the way we handled 9/11 was quite incompetent. The way we handled the moon landing, though, was freaking like smooth as fuck. Like, I don't think we could have handled the moon landing any smoother. People still think it's Berenstein, yeah.
Well,
what about the blood-stained bears? That's what the angry video game nerd, the universe that they went to when they did the Mandela effect. Yeah, I'm gonna go with
that.
I really think that this is completely like down here, actually worse than the moon landing.
I mean, like, how could you prove it?
Yeah,
it's the thing.
Especially if there would be. Go ahead.
It's like a glitch in the matrix kind of argument, right? How would you even prove it? You exist outside of the matrix, or something's gonna exist outside of the matrix? Man,
and if there's multiple timelines, it's true in some timeline. Yeah. It's like it just gets messy and confusing and weird.
Yeah. Very weird. And this is, when I say matrix, I'm not talking matrix like Andrew Tate nonsense. I'm talking like Matrix, like the movie, like actually living outside, not like government trying to cover up stuff. Which I think that kind of stuff gets on the list here in a little bit too. As far as the Mandela effect, though, I'm absolutely happy to put it down here, at least as so completely fake. How could they even believe this?
I would say foil hat, because
you want to go foil hat.
Sure,
Kiki, you want to break
you
the
can.
tie?
I'm on the fence. I say with the so completely fake one.
Hey, a little reminder, hon. I bought dinner tonight.
Oh, honey, my sweetheart, my darling. Bribery doesn't work.
Yeah.
Out there.
Because I don't discount that there's some things that have actually that somebody's ties into the Mandela effect that actually did change. I don't know.
It's just weird. It's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Probably fake, but it feels too weird to like subconsciously discount it.
Well, you know, I have a hard time not believing that there could be different timelines, right? That,
I like to think it'd be interesting, but as proving it goes, I wouldn't have the faintest clue.
I mean,
string theory.
I mean, just related to this, like, I cannot disprove that there is a supernatural world, but I see no reason to believe it exists either.
Oh my gosh. Do you see a Dr. Tsunami Weasel or Sumami Weasel in the side chat? What the hell? When did you all even have a kid? I didn't even know that. Congratulations.
Wait, what? No.
No, Tap, go back.
No.
Oh.
What?
Oh, dear.
So I think we can all agree Sumami is a brilliant mind and a wise soul deserving of our worship. Dr. Sumami Weasel says. Oh, you guys. I have the...
Oh,
all right. We have a good spread so far, though. Look, I mean, I know we've only done 3, but, you know.
Yeah, so far.
Stacked so far. What about Helen Keller is faking it? What evidence even is there that Helen Keller is faking it? I'm curious.
I mean...
What?
None, as far as I know. Like, she was blind and deaf, right?
I see foil hat on that one.
Well, I mean, like, blind people exist and deaf people exist. Blind and deaf people exist.
Yeah, I mean, it becomes a smaller and smaller demographic, but they still exist. I bet blind and deaf people of color are even rarer, right? You know?
And you can start out with one, like being deaf or blind, and then you develop the others. Like, it can happen.
So, I mean, according to the Library of Congress, in 2008, there were about 40,000 adults who were both deaf and blind in the U.S. alone. It's like Helen Keller is just maybe the most famous example.
Yeah. That's
actually is not great.
A more significant percentage of the population than I would have expected. I'm trying to find out where this why it's a TikTok conspiracy theory.
Oh, of course it is.
Of course it is.
Ick.
Let me read that. Let me read a quick little breakdown. It says, why is a TikTok conspiracy theory undermining her story? Despite her record as a writer and activist, what may have begun as a joke has gained traction and should make us ask questions that go beyond the credulity of Gen Z. You guys are both Gen Z, aren't you?
No, I'm actually older.
You're an alpha? Oh, you're older.
No, well, okay, no, I'm kind of the gray area of... I was born in 96, so I'm kind of in the gray area of millennial /
Okay.
Which one is alpha again? Because
I have no idea.
Alpha's younger than Gen Z.
Okay, so that probably...
When is Gen Z?
Gen Z is... yeah, that's like from 97 to... to Trump, to 2016, I think. Or maybe it was earlier than that. Was it 2012? Something like that. Anyway, they'll probably move the defining lines the further back in history.
Going by Google, you and I are both Gen Z. You're very early Gen Z, and I am slightly less early Gen Z.
No, that is not what it used to be. Hell no.
Maybe it's the Mandela effect.
No, it used to say something like 2000s.
We're moving this one up. We moved it up.
No, I am not Gen Z. I am much closer to a millennial. I was. I had a very odd upbringing, but I am not a Gen Z. Absolutely not. No,
for crying out loud.
It's so funny to hear you argue for being a millennial when for so long people act like millennial was like a curse word. I've always been proud
No.
to be a millennial.
No, I would much rather be called that, please.
Uh,
I've had so many younger coworkers. I feel old, and I'm not old.
yeah.
Oh, right. So I thought we'd have our names up. People are confused. Yes. This is Doc, and I am with Mrs. Dino. She
Yeah.
decided to tag along tonight.
I got their names scrolling across the top of the screen. It says
you?
"Welcome to Creation." You can't see it here. You got to see it on the YouTube. But
Oh, yeah, I see. I
special
see.
guest Doc and Kiki. If anybody's
Yeah.
lost or confused, it's right there. They are freaking power couple who are destroying this tier list. We got hung up on Helen Keller because people were blaming. I'm saying this is total bullshit. I like Helen Keller, and I think that we should.
Foil hat.
This disrespectful to even.
Oh, so Maya said kind of succinctly, whatever group the 20-somethings are in is always the worst.
Yeah.
I will admit it has been a cursed upbringing.
I mean, that's kind of true regardless
so
of
weird.
decade, isn't it?
But why?
I'm like an
Why
older
is it that
millennial,
way?
so I do kind of remember before the millennial tech. Because that's generally what they try to say. Like millennial, you grew up with you're the first generation to grow up with computers and stuff. But I remember a world before computer because I lived in rural Missouri. We didn't have.
Yeah, I had a VHS player and a little tape recorder. I still have some of those tapes. I just don't have a device to play them on.
So did I. You grew up in Iowa, honey. I grew up in rural Iowa.
I spent half my time in the middle of nowhere with my grandparents.
And I was half raised by my grandparents.
I don't think you're going to find much argument for urban Iowa, Doc. I don't think most of the country believes that's a thing that exists. I know Cedar Rapids is pretty big.
Well, she grew up in a town of like what, 20,000, and I grew up in a town
half.
Well, my parents moved a lot, but the towns we lived in were usually between 500 and 2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one I've grown up in is only so big because of a school.
Yeah.
Which I've grown to despise, but that's besides the point.
Yeah. I don't know. Urban Iowa just sounds like an oxymoron. Of any state,
it's weird.
It's because you think of if you think of Kansas is mostly, but then you think of Kansas City, right, and Topeka, but you don't really have a place like that in Iowa that people automatically think of as this is an urban center. Cedar Rapids really is an urban center. I've been there.
I mean, there's also Des Moines, and
I've never been to Des Moines.
And Dubuque.
Nah.
Dubuque's got a few high rises.
I've been to Burlington. Burlington was pretty lit, actually.
Burlington's not bad. They've got a few really nice pizza places.
They lean into their rural kind of imagery and stuff. I like the
something I have noticed from doing a lot of traveling. A lot of Iowa towns, even the bigger ones, seem to have a lot more trees than a lot of towns I've seen in other states. Like, we have a lot of trees, even in the big cities.
Trees are nice.
It's nice when they build around the trees, because the trees are there first, you know?
Yeah, there's just like a few square miles of forested areas splitting apart bigger towns.
Yeah. Although we've lost several because of the ash borer, the emerald ash borer disease. We had to chop quite a few. Like, even in town, there were a few weeks of basically just tree slaughter.
My
try and stop it.
My grandparents lost 100. This tree in their front yard. It was hundreds of years old. It was our shade tree. We had picnics under it and everything. My childhood, my mom's childhood memories, everything, because that fucking emerald ash borer. I hear ya.
I would have cried.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Dr.
Tap.
You rock. All right, we got some new. We got Robert Madewell. We got Mage Grey Wolf, Pragmatic Crystal, Atheist Carpenter, gonna go for it. Ryan Coltastic, Al Trucker, BigZebra.com, Blaster Master 80, Calazia, 789, and CD Ollie-Man, all gifted a sub from our one and only Dr. Tapioca Weasel, not to be be confused with Dr. Tsunami Weasel, which is a different entity altogether. But they're both chaotic good.
Well, hear me out. What if Tapioca and Tsumami fused? And Tapioca has the right hand, and Tsumami has the left hand. And then their remaining hands have turned into a third arm that's controlling the third keyboard. And that's Dr. Tsumami Weasel.
That would be interesting.
Now you sound crazy.
That should be a conspiracy theory on here. That's definitely going to be part of our Mandela effect.
Oh my God.
You keep moving that up.
Yeah, we're going to move that up throughout the show. Right now, I need to ask you guys if you are...
Right? You keep making it worse.
Either of you all are Beatles fans.
They've got some good songs, but I was never too into them.
Yeah.
Nah, not at all.
Okay. Are you familiar with the next
not my genre.
Conspiracy here?
Paul McCartney is dead. Isn't that a country singer?
No, Paul McCartney is one of the Beatles, and there was this when they did the album where they're all crossing the walking across the crosswalk. They insisted that he wasn't really there, and you could tell because he didn't have any shoes on. There was all kinds of weird conspiracies tied into it.
I mean, I don't know anything about the Beatles generally, but it sounds like foil hat.
Yeah,
right off the bat.
I'm gonna put it with Helen Keller because Paul McCartney. You know, is Paul McCartney still alive? I think he might still be alive.
I don't know. I think one or two of the Beatles are alive. I couldn't tell you who it is.
I have no idea.
Yeah, he's.
But I do know that I do know that Tapioca and Regios appear to be having a member off. They're comparing members, I suppose you could say.
Did Regios gift? Oh goodness! Oh my gosh! So now we have Robert Madewell, Tsumami, Maya Atkinson, Yahooligan, Moriata, Caterpillar, Dr. Tapioca Weasel is a membership under Regios. That's double down on that. We got D. Murphy, which is the other half of Stacy's Mom podcast. Hey D, good to hear you that you're popping in. We got Vesta Freya, Al Trucker again, Glober Mommy, and Athena, Goddess of Wisdom and Warfare, who also goes by the name of Midnight. Cosmic Kyle. Oh, you guys, you rocked. Oh my gosh. I love my live chat. You guys are so cool.
Oh dear. Also, another one of the trench coat weasels has appeared. Dr. Teriyaki Weasel is in the house.
Oh wow. It's getting spicy out there. It's like we're getting different flavors of weasel now.
Yep, everyone get your weasels out.
Wait, what do you call the group of weasels?
Oh, ooh, a mob.
A tapioca.
Oh.
No, come on. What do you really call it? I don't know.
Or is it a business? I think it's a business.
A business of
I think that was ferrets.
Well, ferrets are
ferrets.
A sneak or a gang.
Oh, that's great.
Gang of weasels.
I like gang of weasels. A sneak of weasels sounds interesting, though. Or you can do a sneak of ferrets.
They're so sneaky, too.
And just to be clear, ferrets are weasels, so, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I knew they were similar, but I didn't realize they were just a type.
Weasels are anything named least weasels, polecats, stoats, ferrets, or minks. Those are all the different weasel clades. Yep.
And,
all right. So
and they're all. Oh, geez. We're getting more weasels.
I think that Dr. Tappy Von Ginger lights the fireworks. Oh my gosh.
We've opened the box. We've popped the weasel. We popped the weasel.
Pop the weasel. Actually, do I have that on here? I got a video of him dancing to Pop Goes the Weasel.
Oh my goodness.
I think half the chat is just weasels right now.
Yeah. So I'm putting this down here with Helen Keller. I think Paul McCartney is still alive. So it's really weird. Of all
Yeah.
the Beatles that they say is dead, the one that they say is dead is still alive.
Well, so wait. So I'm looking at the profile pictures for the different weasels, and all of them are slightly moved by like a pixel or two.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you're not just staring at the screen too hard?
I'm pretty sure they're all like a pixel or two different, up, down, left, or right.
They're copying each other.
Okay.
They're their own hive. Well, yeah, it's the gang. You gotta protect the gang. Snitches get stitches.
Oh
dear.
Things are getting spicy up in here.
Oh dear.
The weasels always.
So
bring
what's
the
next,
spice.
Bree?
They're basically spice weasels. If anybody watches Futurama.
I did. I don't know that reference though.
The
Is
Neptunian
that part of the new
spice
season?
weasel?
I haven't seen the new season.
No, this is the original run. The Neptunian spice weasel. Bam! The emerald. What's the emerald guy's name? He uses that for seasoning. Blast it with your Neptunian spice weasel. Now.
Oh right, from Elzar's restaurant.
Elzar, there you go. So we got Beyonce, Jay-Z, Blue Ivy, Illuminati.
Wait, what?
Sorry, what?
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack there.
As saying they're part of the Illuminati?
Let me look that up. Let's Google it.
Yeah, because I don't know what that one is.
All right, so Jay-Z.
I don't know who Blue Ivy is.
I don't.
That's his
Jay-Z's a rapper.
his partner.
I know
okay.
Beyonce and Jay-Z are they're singers, right?
Yeah.
Beyonce's singer and Jay-Z. I think Jay-Z raps, but again, not my.
Yeah,
Well,
I have no idea. I don't listen to pop or rap.
What kind of music do you guys listen to?
Mostly rock and metal.
No, I have a few select other ones. I'm pretty punk.
I guess you could say a weird fusion of metal and Renaissance fair.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is background music though.
We still listen to
With
it,
the exception of Fauna.
and we like folk metal.
I like bardcore.
Yes.
I do like folk metal.
Yes.
And I like pirate metal. There's not a lot of
He likes
variety.
more instrumental though sometimes.
Have you ever heard of
Yeah.
Lindsay Sterling?
Yeah, I went to see Lindsay Sterling.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Metal violin
Of
sometimes.
course she is.
I went to see her, and I went to see her with. She was with Evanescence. But
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, she blew Evanescence out of the water, though. Amy Lee's not really bringing her best anymore these days. It's kind of sad, but she's still
been
giving
a
it
long
all. She
time.
just doesn't have it anymore, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of.
You're still a baby.
I only know one of their songs, and it's the one you adore.
Does it wake me
Of
up?
Evanescence?
Yeah,
You only know one?
Am I
Yeah.
immortal?
Wow.
Wake Me Up. Yeah,
That's the only one you know.
You don't
Yeah.
know My Immortal?
not by name.
The piano
I might have heard it
solo in
before.
that is-
You've
or
heard
the-
me singing some of their other songs, and you don't recognize any of them.
You sing a lot. You
I
sing
thought
to
Sweet
yourself a lot.
Sacrifice would, maybe hit a bell or something, but I guess
Ooh,
not.
Nope.
her cover of Freak on a Leash was really good by Korn. Have you ever heard that?
I haven't heard much from Korn, but
Well,
I will probably look that one up later.
Yeah, Amy,
They're in Iowa.
I
Amy did
know.
a cover of
I know.
it. Yeah.
No,
All
I
right,
like
let's
Coming
go-
Undone.
When it comes to Illuminati and celebrities, I'm just going to put it right here because I don't doubt that there's some celebrities that are involved in some kind of occult practices that they call themselves the Illuminati or whatever. But I'm not going to say that I know enough about it to say who's involved.
Yeah, fair. Like,
The next-
are they in a cult? Probably.
Yeah, that's it exactly right. I would say if
Yeah,
they,
it wouldn't surprise me.
if they
Maybe
put
we should have a
Kanye
sort
on
of
here-
tier. Well, like, so a sort of tier, as in, like,
Well, this
are
is
they
the sorta
conspiring
tier.
with something?
That's what the kind of sus one is.
Yeah.
Well, this one's
Okay.
sort of tier too. This one right here.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna put these guys down here because it's giving me names. If it said celebrities with Illuminati, I'd put it here. With
Sure,
specific
okay.
people, and I don't have the bandwidth to look up these people and see why they think they're associated with the Illuminati. I'm sure it's that they had some kind of symbol in one of their music videos or some shit that they said, "Oh, that
Or
must
like
be."
a hand sign during a
Yeah.
dance routine.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Some kind of nonsense like that. Now, the next one on the list, I don't know, Deja Vu, which is Deja Vu different than the Mandela effect, I guess?
Yeah.
Yes, deja vu. Well, it can be. Like, I feel like there's two variations of deja vu. One is you think you have a premonition of something, and then it happens. And the other is you see something happen, and it feels like you've seen it before.
It feels like you've been to the experience already. That's the one I've heard of as deja vu.
Yeah, so
They're
it's like
both deja vu.
Yeah.
one
Like
of
you've
them's
been through it
supernatural, though.
already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, I've had the first happen to me. Like, I tend to have crazy ass dreams that a lot happens in them. So sometimes one or two things will match up and stuff I'll see in the near
My
future.
live chat is just a sneak of weasels, I swear. Like they've got it. Instead of being democratic like you would want, they've elected a monarch. Okay, so now there's a king. There is a king of weasels in my side chat. You know who has kings? You guys, rats. Rats have kings. Weasels are supposed to have a democratic republic.
Well, I mean, a rat king is still just a coalition of rats that all die together.
Yeah, they got tied together by their.
Sometimes
tail.
rats' tails get tangled together and they can't escape.
Mm-hmm.
I did what I wish I could unhear this information. Okay. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
They're pretty common too.
It's especially during the medieval period, like they fight them in castle walls and dungeons and stuff. Where
Well, modern day exterminators find them all the time.
yeah,
Please no.
in like attics and basements and stuff. Kiki, sorry, we'll move on. Deja vu is real, and as far as I can say, what I understand about.
I say some truths mixed.
Well,
Like,
is the
some.
conspiracy like you're remembering stuff from another life or something?
that
I don't
no,
think-
I haven't heard
yeah.
that.
I don't think that's true.
No. The deja vu's existed for quite a while. As like the term and everything. But how it like happens and what everyone thinks it is can vary a bit. I still
Yeah.
think it's some truths.
Mm.
Because I've had both where like I feel like I've been through the exact same situation. And then I've had dreams and then it actually happened like within the next few days.
Yeah.
Very close.
Oh, also, you have a member chat from Al.
Yeah, I was going to try to read that. It says Miss Dino should be a regular co-host lieu of Rep D. So you're Miss Popular there, Kiki.
Oh,
Well, who is Rep D?
yeah. Is that supposed to be him?
I think that's you. That's saying that Kiki can come on and hang out with me if you're not available.
I don't have my own count right now, but I don't know. Maybe later on.
Yeah, well,
We'll see.
you're definitely welcome back. This has been fun so far. So, unless you turn into a total like QAnon psycho, which we'll find out right here.
No.
I mean, she is kind of crazy.
Yeah, but not that type.
We will, yeah. All right, so deja vu. What are we gonna do? Because there's, again, like Doc said, there's really two types of deja vu. Let's put this off till the end because there may be some other things that come around that help us understand that. How about aliens in area? I imagine this was supposed to be Area 51, but
Ooh.
Well, Area 51 does exist, but I don't think it's not.
Oh,
it's not the way that
wait.
they
Really
think.
quick. Also, Bree, there are people in the chat saying you need to raise your volume a bit.
yeah, I was looking for a way to raise my volume. I'm not sure what's going on with my mic. Why it's so low.
Cute.
I don't know. I do not know.
Because it's all the way up on my end here. And it's not even hitting the yellow, so which it usually does. Quite bizarre.
Well, can you turn it up in wow, I forgot what it's in OBS.
That's where I'm working on trying to figure out what's going on with it. Yeah, y'all could continue to chat. Oh, I don't want to hear myself back.
Well, I mean, I don't know about Area 51, but I feel it's almost a certainty that there is some kind of alien life out there.
I feel like it's a possibility, but at the same time, if it's there, they either one have no idea we exist and are very, very far away, or two, they do know we are here and are staying far, far away, and I don't blame them if they are.
Oh, also, Al clarified. He's saying it's nicer to actually hear you rather than me interpret what you say, which happens a lot.
Check. Is that a lot? That's a lot better. There we go. I figured it out. Thank you, Dr. Tapioca Weasel. It was, do I sound, I probably don't sound any different at all to you all, do I?
Not much. It's a little clearer, but
yeah,
we're using like earbuds, so.
Well, yeah. So I believe in aliens. I don't think that alien life forms, that the idea that alien life forms don't exist is probably more conspiracy than the idea that alien life forms do exist, just by probability alone.
But since it's tacked on with Area 51, I think the conspiracy. Well, I think the conspiracy is that aliens have visited us and there's a cover up. I think that's the conspiracy.
Because Area 51 exists, but it's not at all like what people talk about.
I mean, we don't know. We can't be there.
Well, they do like weapons testing there and stuff, I think.
I mean, like the vision exists, but I'm saying what they're talking about is in there is different.
Yeah.
Maybe some truths mixed with nonsense then. Because aliens exist? Probably. Have they visited? I don't know. Are they stored at Area 51? Probably not.
Is it kind of sus?
You think kind of sus?
Yeah.
There is weird stuff going on at Area 51 that I think is suspicious. I don't think it involves aliens, though. I think it involves weapons testing.
That doesn't surprise me if that would be going on.
Oh, also people are saying you need to be a bit higher up, Bree, or turn me down a little.
Yeah. Or
you're louder now.
Yeah. I'm at 100% now on my system. I don't know how that got. I think I tried to adjust that out when I had Dr. Tapioca Weasel here sitting with me. If you all missed that, we had like a collab where Dr. Tapioca Weasel came and hung out with me, and we looked at Bigfoots and we smoked a lot of weed and.
Oh, right. I was in the chat for part of that. Yeah. I said I I've had a few Bigfoot stories.
Yeah. Well, I would love to pick your brain about those at some time. Yeah, because I always like uh, when I have friends that actually can say, I had this experience. I saw this. I experienced that. You know.
Well, I mean, one of them I really don't, or I don't think was a Bigfoot anymore. The other I have a harder time explaining with anything else. But it, it, complicated.
Potato.
Yeah. Now, we got the Elders of Zion, which was propaganda.
I don't actually know anything about that.
Oh,
Me neither.
Give
I
a-
know nothing.
Okay,
Well,
so
I can't give an opinion on it. I
this
to
is
avoid some
why.
political things because they make me angry.
Yeah. Well, this is just. Oh, I'll give you the long story short on it. It was a fictional. It was a fictional protocol from the Jewish elders as a way to take over Western society, involving things like controlling the banks and taking over the governments and controlling the media and things like that. It was a lot of icky, historically flawed views on Jewish people, sort of the poisoning the wells and stuff like that. Yeah,
I've heard of that stuff, but I didn't know that's what the name was.
Yeah, and it was passed around in Germany pre World War II to kind of whet the palate of the population against the Jews.
So
evil
is this
mustache man could have his way.
Is this like the origin of most modern "the Jews control everything" conspiracy theories?
Yeah. That's. I mean, it's all rooted.
Like Jewish bankers have all the money and produce all the
foil
movies.
Hat.
Okay.
Foil hat.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it had a name. I just figured it was general ick of nastiness.
Yeah. I mean, if we're throwing all that in together, yeah, I'd say
hat. It's definitely foil hat stuff. Yeah, it went back down. I don't know what happened to it. It dropped all the way back down to 24% on my volume. I fixed it again and closed it. So hopefully it doesn't drop back down like that again. That was frustrating. Very frustrating. All right. The Elders of Zion is definitely foil hat nonsense, in my opinion. Now we have, let's talk about the protocols of the Elders of Zion. That's a lot of that crap comes from. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. There's a book or a list called the protocols that they present as evidence. But
well, I think I see the next one's about Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Does it
What do
say
you think?
sus? Why would Stonehenge be sus?
Is Stonehenge sus?
No.
I mean, it appears to be is it Neolithic religious site?
It's an old monument site.
Well, I'm just trying to think.
Like
I don't remember
calendar,
how old
right?
it is. I think it's Neolithic.
It can be used as that, but it's
kind of
what I
off
understood,
for being
it's
a calendar
either
now. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's been so long.
Haha, yes.
It changes.
So from about 2500 BCE in the late Neolithic. I mean, is it a calendar? Maybe. Is it just a site? Maybe. There's been other sites like it found in the British Isles.
I don't think it's sus. It's just we don't entirely know what it was for, but more than likely a meeting place of some kind. whether
Yeah.
if it was for religion or community or just,
Mm-hmm.
hey, we love this place.
I
Let's
mean,
build
Right.
something.
yeah, and like I said, it
So it's
happened.
sus.
There's more sites like it throughout the British Isles.
Yeah.
Another really famous one is called Seahenge, which was
Oh yeah, that one.
pulled out from a beach.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
I can I can see people like being like, we like this place on this kind of this raised area in the middle of the country where the sky is all clear and we can see the stars and line up our ritual stones here. And it's going to be, you know, we're going to have our, you know, have your weddings here, have your christenings or whatever. I know wouldn't be called a christening for whatever their culture was, but you know, they're coming to age ceremonies, whatever, like the cultural center to do ceremonial stuff at certain points in your life.
I would say what does the second tier say? Is probably true, that one? Just because we're not entirely sure.
Probably true.
Yeah.
Or, well,
Okay.
wait, isn't there a conspiracy theory that Stonehenge was built by aliens? Because of course it is.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
is
you got
that what it's going for? Like, I wish this tier list had a bit more, you know, more description. Like, what do you mean exactly? Because I'm wondering if we're interpreting any of these correctly.
I think we did on the others. We just kind of get lost and then, you know, have to backtrack a little bit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We're nerds.
Oh,
Maybe kinda sus.
kind of sus.
Because, like, there might be something there, but don't know for sure.
You want it to be we're getting to the point where with a kind of sus, we got a top and a bottom and a middle that we can put it in. So,
Well, if they're saying aliens built it, then you could say some truths.
Well, I don't know if that's what they're going for.
because they could be. I mean, Atlanteans built it. Which, you know, if you want to say that the Atlantean myth is built off people from Doggerland, then maybe people from Doggerland built it. I can't say that's not true, but
I think there's a separate conspiracy theory where some of the arches are supposed to line up with arches found in, like, North America and other parts of Europe.
Like a portal.
Yeah, I think that was actually in a History Channel thing. Yeah, that I saw as a kid. Like, what if these were portals to other places on Earth because they match up with other arches facing kind of the same way?
right.
I wish I was joking, but
Well, so that's the thing
History
about
Channel had a fit for a while.
That's the thing about Stonehenge, though, right? It's got like conspiracy, all kinds of conspiracies around it. Like Jeannie Bottle just brought up
Bree, if
ley
you're saying
lines.
anything, we can't hear you.
Yeah. You're like
Oh,
quiet.
oh, they could.
There
Yeah, I was just saying that that there's so many different lines of conspiracy associated with Stonehenge, like from a perspective of you know, just like Jeannie Bottle just brings up here, like ley lines and stuff like that, to like to more simple stuff like that the stone were drug from here or from there. So it's kind of all over the place, really. Which one's going to be true? So I'm going to put it at the bottom of kinda.
All right. What you doing, hon? Oh, freezer. Could you grab me a water? It's fine. She's taking something to the fridge. We just finished having dinner before the stream started.
Yeah, no worries. I just finished eating myself. So
yeah, we didn't want to cook, so I got burgers and shakes. It's tasty.
That sounds fun.
And the local burger place has some really tasty spicy chicken sandwiches.
Yeah. Was it like a local place that or like a local chain?
Like, I think it's just a Midwestern chain. It's called Bebop's.
Bebop's? Yeah. Well, the next thing on our list we have is simulation theory.
Oh, we're trapped in a simulation.
Foil hat.
I mean, it's the same as the Mandela effect, right?
Because even if it is true, I don't want to know.
How could you
How
could you disprove it?
Oh, I mean, how could you prove it?
True.
I have a genie in this bottle, but it turns invisible when you look in it. Prove me wrong. Like, I feel anything we can just say that. Automatic foil hat.
Yeah.
Are you done for now, huh?
No, but this one keeps saying the battery's getting low, so I'm just preparing for when it dies.
Okay. Sorry, her earbud's getting low. But
Are we
have
losing
backup headphones?
All right. Well, let's just keep moving right along. Simulation theory is foil hat. I'm going to put it above these, though. Now we got some Princess Diana.
Like she's still alive, or that her death was a conspiracy?
I think they're saying her death was a conspiracy.
That she was murdered?
Yeah, that it was some kind of evil plot.
I'm with, like, at the very minimum, kind of sus, because it never sits right with me. Like, no matter what I hear, it seems wrong.
Didn't she just die in a car crash?
A very horrific one, yeah.
Yeah, like the Illuminati was involved. No, the paparazzi was involved.
I don't know about that part, but
I have no idea.
Yeah, no, but I feel like there were bad politics involved.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know for wouldn't know for sure who would be involved, but it's something always seems off about it. There was tensions in multiple places.
Mm-hmm.
And the timing was not great either, from what I remember. Although it could be wrong.
Also, here's a question. Did that whole blah 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 thing, did you learn that from me, or did I learn that from you? Because we both did.
That might have been a separate thing, because I've done that before. I met you.
So, just to be clear, I'm actually watching the volume setting drop as I speak. I can like pull it up and it drops for people complaining.
Oh my god!
Does it like settle somewhere, or does it keep going all the way to mute?
Let me show this.
Because if it settles somewhere, you could put my audio at the same place.
Watch. Check this out. As I talk, it goes down. And as I say things, it continues to drop. It's down to 43, 38. It's just dropping on its own, and I don't have any idea why. It's bizarre. I know you all can't see it on the Screamer Sham, but on the YouTube screen, you can see it going down.
Holy crap!
Down,
yeah, I see
down,
it.
Down.
What?
All the way down to 27. I don't know why it's doing this. It's never done it before. So.
Bad computer. Bad.
That's weird.
And I can crank it back up to 100, and it'll stay there for a while. And as I talk, it'll go slowly down, 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 down.
I mean, if it's like settling around the high 20s, maybe set
But people
set
can't
our
hear us in
audio
the
low.
live. People in the live chat can't hear us though.
Well, they
when we're
can
down
turn
that
up
low.
their sound. Like they've been saying that. Like they can just turn their volume up, and that way we're not both.
I don't
like,
know why
we're not
that.
super loud and you're super quiet.
It's never done this before. I swear this has never happened to me. I don't know how to make it stick.
Weird.
Other than to keep cranking it back up.
I know, not my division.
I don't technology.
Yeah. Anyway, just letting everybody know what's going on my end as I fade in and out.
So, maybe some truths for this one? for Princess Diana?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of suspicious, but you both seem more on the side of something probably happened.
Well,
It's suspicious.
she died because she wasn't wearing her seatbelt and her dumbass driver was speeding through a tunnel. I mean, that's... Yeah, Maya
I
thinks
mean, that
we're
happens,
possessed.
though.
Yeah, I mean, and the paparazzi again was like all over their motorcade, right? I mean, they always were, but I don't know. There we go. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to say that this... some truth mixed with nonsense. Maybe. What do you all think?
I agree, because there's some nonsense about it. There's like, no, that's there's no Illuminati involved. That's too much. But it is sus.
Yeah. Now, the next one is full foil hat territory.
Greta Thunberg's. I feel that's auto foil hat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like again, that's a genie in the bottle. Prove me wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
Genie.
That's
Yeah.
Is that any better? Can they hear me still?
We can hear you.
Well, that's good. At least you guys can still hear me.
Wait, sorry. I know I'm peeking ahead a little bit, but I see Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah,
we could do a cryptid tier list.
We should do a
Another time.
cryptid tier list soon.
yes.
Greta Thunberg is a
I would
time
have more
traveler.
opinions on that.
I'm putting that down here by simulation theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus and Mary Magdalene.
Oh God, not that one.
Is that the prostitute?
Oh God, no.
The prostitute.
No. Okay, no. So the thing is, they believe that there's some variations of it that Jesus and Mary Magdalene were a couple or married. That they were together in some way.
Can I just real quick, because Pat Lowenger's out in the side chat right now asking about, or saying he'd love to jump in. Are you really free? He said you had a house full of guests. I don't want to impose on you. I can't have guests for the holidays.
He says he can't.
We would love for you to come to be on our next little conspiracy tier list, or the cryptids tier list, or if you want to do like an ancient, we could do like an ancient archaeology or ancient aliens tier list with Pat. That'd be fun. Yeah.
Pat's an archaeologist, right?
Mm-hmm.
He probably has some opinions.
When we were just talking about Stonehenge and stuff, Pat's actually works with megaliths in the UK. Like, he's actually been to the sites and stuff. I think Pat's been to Stonehenge, but there's other sites in the UK that are just as impressive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Like as a couple?
Yeah. Probably secretly. There's so many variations. Like they were either secretly together or married. And there's a line, I forget where. I'd have to actually pull out my old Bible. I was raised Christian, but I am no longer Christian.
Like they were.
Yes, I was taught. But there's a line referencing that he like gives her a goodbye or something, at one
Yeah.
point, and there's speculation, like, okay, was it normal, like, friend goodbye, or, you know, respect, because it was she related to his mother? They were close. Or if it was like a kiss on the cheek, or the hand, or, you know, something else. And of course, everyone just goes crazy over it. And I think it's ridiculous how much they speculate over it. Like, why would you believe that from such little evidence, assuming, you know, anything in the Bible would be true? Why would you take maybe like 2-3 sentences? Because it was a very, very short remark for me to remember.
Do you know which gospel that's in?
Oh God, no! I'd have to look it up. I don't remember.
We got a lot of good sleuths out here in my side chat that could probably pull it up if we. Mary Magdalene kissing or Jesus kissing her, or her kissing Jesus.
Jesus kissing her.
Jesus kissed her. Okay.
I have no dog in this fight.
Was this the Korean, like, really, like, buff, like Conan style Jesus, or was this the white Jesus of the U.S., or like the? Do we know which Jesus it was?
I know. Let's rank the hottest Jesuses.
No.
Oh my gosh, that would be so amazing! I'm gonna make a hottest Jesus tier list.
Do that. I don't think I can sit through that. Oh.
The Gospel of Philip, says Maya. The Gospel of Philip. I thought to only have kids in the Da Vinci Code. I think the Tsumami is actually a descendant from Jesus, and she's trying to cover it up.
Well, she didn't realize it, from what I understand. But yeah. That's the plot of the one.
It's pretty sus that Mary Mag is the only one who visits the tomb in all 4 Gospels. Why was she especially close to the dead guy, more even than his mom? So there were 3 women in at least one of the Gospels, right? They don't even say that one of them was Mary.
Yeah, I was always taught it was like 2, her and then some. It's been several years since I was at Sunday school. I quit going at a certain point, obviously.
So, like, in real life, though, do we think that oh my gosh, I'm going to divide my live chat right now. Do we think that historical Jesus had a wife named Mary Magdalene? Or a wife whose life Mary Magdalene was based?
Nah.
You say nah?
I say nah. The so fake, how do you even believe this one? Like that one?
I'll go with that.
Like, okay, maybe he did, because, you know, culture, society, but nah.
Now, our next one, the Illuminati, has already been covered.
Bree?
Uh-huh.
I found a hottest or a hot Jesus tier list.
Oh my gosh!
The top rank is father material.
Oh.
Ew. Not now, please. Let's get back to the topic at hand, dear.
I'll send you the link, Bree.
Please.
Link in the private chat.
Oh.
This is how I torture her.
You're horrible.
Fun.
You're horrible.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Why do I like you?
I don't know. You're the one who dated me.
You asked me out.
Yeah, and you said yes.
I don't know why.
You had like 30 chances to run away. We have this conversation like a couple times a week.
Oh.
I don't need to know that.
Well, now if I'm peeking a little bit, do I sound probably perfect right here? Okay.
Yeah, you sound fine.
I was worried because it was peaking every time I said anything. You know. Where was that? I'm looking for your sexy Jesus link. Did you send it?
Oh, it's in the private chat on StreamYard.
Oh, I was looking in Discord.
Yeah, no, not he didn't put it there yet.
Yeah, I see it. Hot Jesus, sweet. We're gonna have to
Should
do
we
that
just
one.
swap tier lists?
No. Let's finish
So-
the other
But why
one. Let's
not?
finish the other one.
So-
Because she planned for this one. We're gonna finish it. We're gonna be nice.
Well, I mean, it is Bree's show. If she wants to change it, it's up to her.
Stop trying to influence it.
I think we can probably get through this one pretty quick here.
Yes.
So
Okay, focus.
Illuminati, right?
I don't.
Do you think the Illuminati is real as
Like a world controlling government.
as an entity behind?
I say completely fake. So completely fake.
I think it's on the border between completely fake and kind of sus.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's true, but
No. But
if it did turn out to be true, it wouldn't blow my mind.
that they're
I would
Okay.
just think they're incredibly.
I was actually going to put it up here at the bottom of some truth mixed with nonsense because, like I said,
Yeah.
I did think there's organizations and secret societies and stuff that actually do have.
Oh, there
some.
are. Yeah.
But if you all want
I
to go
just
with
say-
kind of sus, I'm going to have to say where we can. Then we're going to be disputing where it goes here. But I'm thinking probably right above Stonehenge is sus. But it might go right here, right next to the other Illuminati one.
I put it next to the other Illuminati.
Yeah, I
I'm going to
do.
put it on the more
I see-
plausible size because it doesn't have any names attached to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
okay.
say so completely fake because I haven't really, I don't know very much about it in general, and I feel like that's where I'd be most comfortable putting it with how little I know.
Mhm.
Because regardless, it seems extremely, sus and ridiculous. But
Yeah.
yeah, there's secret societies and stuff. We just, they're quiet. They're probably not as big as some people would think.
All right, we got global warming is fake next, which
Foil
Foil,
hat.
foil,
Yeah.
foil.
Yeah, which is, I was gonna say,
your
is-
foil hat under the moon.
is not even. It's very clear that it's an active campaign to discredit, just like saying that cigarettes cause cancer is a conspiracy. Yeah, this is gonna go down here with Elders
Yeah.
of Zion and
Yes.
Ghost. Do we have any supernatural beliefs in the house?
Me, but I have some. You could call them standards, like mundane before anything that would be in that area. Like always look for that first. But I think it depends.
I mean,
It's kind of sus. I would say kind of sus, or some truths because
maybe we could describe you as like a spiritual realist.
Yeah, that did. They're
Take a more conventional explanation. If
Maya-
there's one, but-
Maya
Yeah.
wants to clarify about the Illuminati being anti-Semitic. It's another word
Yeah.
for the global new world order and all that. Yeah, that they use that same language.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, and then
yeah.
we have Ghost.
Because if there's nothing, if nothing else can explain it, like you've gone through every step or measure to, figure out why something's acting or appears the way it does, and I'll take that as an answer. But, I look for the more obvious, reasonable explanations first.
Yeah.
Because usually ends up being, oh, this house is really old and it creaks all the
Settling
time.
and, things like
There's
that.
actually and I forget where I found it. I'm not good at keeping track of all this stuff on Doc, but your brain can play tricks on you when it's exposed to slight,
Infrasound.
vibrations and everything. So like old houses and
infrasound can cause hallucinations. Some old houses cause infrasound. Yeah.
Yeah, and especially in your peripheral vision, where you think you see a shadow or something. Which, no, maybe some things are worse. You're just brain. It's very wishy-washy on the situation.
So as far as like the psychological effects of there being ghosts, like of the experiences that people have, I don't discredit at all.
No.
But of there actually being a supernatural entity with agency?
No, I don't believe that for one bit. But I do believe that there's it's just the same thing I'll say about Bigfoot. It's like I believe people have experiences that they think or that they believe are Bigfoot, but whether or not once you crack it open.
Also, sorry, I want to point out. Apparently, we are in a secret club because the cat has just joined Kiki and I, according to Tsumami.
Yeah, well,
the second rule of a secret club is you have to bring your cat.
Okay, but he was begging for attention. Because normally it's snuggle time, and he's annoyed that no one is paying attention to him.
Oh, she's like,
He's
why are
too
you guys
dumb for such things?
Why are you guys talking to this screen?
No, he can't be part of a secret club because he has no brain cells. He has no thoughts except eat, sleep, and love me.
Yeah. He's like if you took our dumbest halves and combined them into one creature.
He's even worse than that, dude.
I think Maya is wanting to make a case that the Illuminati stuff should be down here with the Elders of Zion stuff. Because the anti-Semitism roped in with it. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, it depends on how you're interpreting it.
Yeah.
Is it anti-Semitic? Yes, that is tied in with it. But, like I said, if I were to find out that the world governments were conspiring all together, it wouldn't rock my world, but I currently don't see any real evidence for it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't pass out if it was revealed to me.
Could knock it down one tier. Knock it down one.
Do you want to knock it down here with Jesus?
Yeah, you can knock it down one.
Yeah.
Because it's still pretty cuckoo, some of the ideas.
But maybe ghosts should go in the same tier?
As
like
this?
Probably fake?
Yeah, because ghost is kind of like... The thing with ghosts, again, I think there's a psychological effect there. So how do you say what is real and what is not to the person experiencing it? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, they are experiencing something, just probably not what they think it is.
Yeah. But the reason I'm reluctant is because I've talked to enough people who've seen them experience ghosts that I don't know if I could say the second part of this category, which is how do they even believe this? Because I understand how they believe it, you know. So yeah, that's where I'm. Ooh, Jesus was a
maybe
eunuch.
just see it more as a just barely possible category.
You know,
like it's a hair above impossible. Or zero evidence.
So, yeah, I guess we're maybe talking about using different definitions or different classifications of what the Illuminati is. Yeah, I thought it was the Illuminati was the secret society that ruled the New World Order from behind the scenes and pulled all the strings.
That's what I've always
stuff.
heard it is.
But it seems like we're getting some.
That is something people call the Illuminati. There is an anti-Semitic streak to it for sure, but that's not all it is.
Well, I thought that it existed. The idea that Illuminati existed independent, like the Jewish cabal and all that. like I get the I guess you do get some names attached in there, like Rothschild and stuff like that, but you get a lot of rich people names in there too, rich families, the royal families and stuff like that associated with the Illuminati as well. Bushes. That's why I'm reluctant. I don't know. I'm definitely welcome to hear more about that though. But the people that I always hear associated with the Illuminati or that are the Illuminati are not the same people that you always, not necessarily the same demographic. It's I always hear like the Bushes and things like that, which are more the anti-Semitic side of things. But I don't know. We'll just move on to the monsters because monsters are more fun.
Yeah, I enjoy that stuff a lot more personally.
Yeah.
Loch Ness Monster?
Yeah.
Nancy.
Yep, we got the Loch Ness Monster next.
I mean, for it being a plesiosaur foil hat, for there being something unknown in the lake, I mean, not impossible.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the Loch Ness
I think it
Monster
depends on.
was a seal, right? But they thought since the King Kong and all that came out, they're like, oh, it's a plesiosaur. But it was a seal that somebody saw crossing the road, and then other people saw swimming in the loch. And we've seen plenty of seals in the loch since then, but people just ignore that because it's more fun to believe in monsters.
Maybe.
I think it depends on which way you're looking at it, because really, I feel like Nessie would just be, the extinct thing that I can't pronounce.
Plesiosaur.
Yeah. And then people are, seeing stuff they think is similar to that and everything, and it's just not what they thought it was.
I don't know. I think it might be another completely fake one. Which is sad, because it'd be neat if it were true, but...
You probably would have figured it out by now if it was.
Yeah. It's almost certainly just a misidentified real animal that is in the loch. If you're...
You've gotten quiet again.
Huh?
Yeah.
Just reading the comments.
Okay. Okay, you're still.
I'm concerned that I'm upsetting people about the Illuminati thing, but the nut jobs that I hear talking about the Illuminati they're talking about Hollywood and the Bushes and stuff. I don't know. Again, I just that's been my experience.
We were just talking about whether or not it exists.
Yeah, right. And I don't think it's
apologizing for Nazis, Maya.
No, Nazis suck.
We're not.
We're saying that the Illuminati doesn't exist, whether or not they're saying it's Hollywood or they're saying it's
no, I just
or they're saying it's Jews or whatever, or they're saying it's the Bushes. Whatever they're claiming about the Illuminati, we don't think it's real. That's the claim we're making here, not that that they didn't
That's just posh and tosh.
Yeah, it's not real and it's stupid. But if there was some sort of intergovernment thing, it wouldn't rock my world. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not apologizing for Nazis or anything.
No, punch Nazis.
Right. Yeah, but as far as the Loch Ness Monster goes...
Yeah, she's fake.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, I don't think there's
But
anything...
also probably scary, because you probably wouldn't want to get hit with the boat if it was.
I mean, I would...
Yeah. Yeah, I say
Bree, would you sign up to swim with plesiosaurs?
You would. You would in a heartbeat.
I would swim with plesiosaurs.
They're not dinosaurs.
Okay, but they're close.
And keep in mind, plesiosaurs, not pliosaurs. Plesiosaurs have small heads with lots of teeth to eat fish.
Yeah.
You're too big.
that they can still.
Yeah, they wouldn't be interested in eating us.
Buckenite.
Yeah, but Tiva sure funky.
Yeah, all this stuff is stupid, not true. That's why this up here is completely empty. We haven't found anything
Yeah, it's
here
a very-
that's true. The
Q
person,
and oh no.
It's a very bottom-heavy tier list for us so far.
yeah, I mean everything's down here at the bottom.
Why is
We got-
QAnon on here?
Yeah, I mean, QAnon, foil hat, Atlantis, foil hat.
Yeah,
Honestly, most of these are just going to be foil hat for me.
I wish Atlantis was, but it's not. It'd be
I mean,
cool, but it's not.
Should we like chew through this kind of
Yeah.
quick and
Yeah.
get the different tier list maybe?
yeah. Atlantis is. See, and this is what I was talking about. I want to talk about like Doggerland and stuff. You know, if it was based on that, it could have some credulity, right?
I mean, we know there were civilizations that were covered by rising waters, like after the end of the Ice Age,
After they were gone.
or as the Ice Age ended, we found them.
But they weren't living underwater.
Not like a hyper advanced civilization.
No, sadly not.
Yeah. I'd say foil hat, sadly.
Yeah. Reptilian
Reptilian.
overlords.
Foil hat. Foil hat.
I mean, honey, I'm right here.
Well,
What?
you're a archosaur.
You're a dino, not a reptile. Shush.
Dinosaurs are reptiles.
Shush.
27 Club. That's like that all these people make the deal with the devil and become rock stars and whatever till they're 27.
I hadn't even heard of that.
I-
So
No idea.
Yeah.
wherever you pick, Bree.
So the thing about this is you know, when you're working in the music industry, there's definitely comes a level of place where you reach burnout, right? It seems to be this threshold, but I don't know that there's a conspiracy behind it, but the phenomena is definitely present. I'm gonna go with the middle of so completely fake. How could they even believe this? I don't know what Denver Airport is.
I don't know either.
Yeah, maybe we should just leave that unranked.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Vaccines
Vaccines
have
have microchips.
microchips.
Foil hat. Foil hat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right here with the
Oh,
QAnon
ooh.
people.
Here, wait.
Yes.
JFK.
Is-
I feel like that's another Princess Diana.
that was
Yeah.
yours.
Well, stuff has come out about the JFK assassination. It's like, I'm actually going to put this up here with Princess Diana. Crop circles, I
feel
think
like
we
that's-
know.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like that they would cover up more though because it was
A
an
president.
and an assassination. Like we,
Like a known
know that.
assassination.
yeah, they wouldn't want to tell us everything anyway.
But, like crop circles, though, we know how they're made, right?
Yeah, someone has a lawnmower.
Yeah. Or they use the combine cleverly.
Yeah.
There's different attachments for the combines.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say foil
Yeah.
hat.
Cuckoo.
5G,
We're gonna-
also foil hat.
Yeah, 5G.
What was with the 5G? Again, I forgot. That
Like
was annoying.
5G controls you or 5G causes cancer. There's a lot.
Yeah, the cancer
Yeah.
one is slightly more believable, but still extremely out there.
No.
And their basis for it is actually more plausible, but it's still
No.
blah blah blah. Blah blah blah.
Now Bigfoot. Oh boy.
So,
I feel like
Bigfoot-
it's another Nessie thing where it's not actually Bigfoot, but they just something else.
Mm.
It's not
I think people are seeing like bears and stuff. Yeah, it's like just like
Yeah.
they see it seals with that.
Like you're tired, you're hungry, and the bear just happens to be standing up because they can do that and they'll walk. I don't remember why they do it, but they're cute when they do.
We literally just saw a video of that yesterday.
They're adorable when they walk. I'm weird, okay? Sure.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe was killed.
I don't know.
I forget what they said, how she died. Like what it was.
Then she overdosed, but like it's like a Kurt Cobain kind of situation. People say they have.
Okay.
Killed. Happy New Year, CD Ollie, man.
I mean, was it JFK she slept with?
Apparently.
Yeah.
I
don't
feel
know.
like it's sus, but also not. I don't know much about it. I can believe it being an overdose. There were a lot of things that happened to that girl throughout her life, before and after stardom. I could believe an overdose, but I could also believe someone wanted to clean up a mess. I'm on the fence about it.
Maybe in the completely fake then?
That could work.
Like maybe near the top of completely fake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, more than likely overdose, but it's just...
Yeah.
It's sad to think about either way.
Mm. Chemtrails are a foil hat.
I don't even know what
Yeah.
You know the streaks of condensation in the air after a plane flies by?
Yeah, it's just...
They're saying the
water
planes
vapor.
are releasing chemicals.
Oh. Yeah, no. No. Nah.
Paul McCartney again?
Paul McCartney's alive!
Hey, we can put that in. This is true, and we can say it. Because it
Oh,
is.
is he?
Well, yeah, we just confirmed earlier that he's like 81 or something. She looked it up.
Oh, yeah. So Paul McCartney is definitely alive. So
Yeah.
weird.
Well, maybe just to be cautious, we should say is probably true. Just in case. I don't know, I'm kind of committed to having nothing in This Is the Truth.
Right, nothing on this list seems to be true.
He is alive. Why are we putting it in the foil hat? We
Except
confirmed
for-
he was alive.
Except for this one, the birds aren't real.
Squawk.
Excuse you? No, birds are real. I love owls. You can't tell me owls aren't real. I've seen them. No,
Yeah.
seriously. Kindergarten. I got to see an owl at school. It was great. And then you get to see them at the Renaissance Fair.
It's
Happy
true.
murder birds. I want 10 of them. You can't stop me.
We want to have an aviary someday.
I do
I'm
love
gonna
birds.
find all the time.
An open aviary. Whatever.
Okay, well, if they have to be contained, it has to be huge.
Fine.
They must be happy.
Fine. COVID was planned.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Yeah, also seriously doubt it.
Tupac is alive.
I don't know who that is.
Rapper.
He's a rapper.
Oh, that's why I don't know who it is.
Yeah. Yeah, the rest of this is
I
all going to
don't
be
know.
in the bottom here, so I'm not even about it.
Industry.
Yeah.
What is the
So,
industry plants thing?
Let's do
What
the
is that?
sexy Jesus one.
Oh
Yes.
God, no! Oh no!
Okay.
Literally,
honey.
God, no! Ah!
Honey, let's go. It's time to sin.
Why must you speak that way?
Why not?
Because it's annoying.
It's fun.
It's annoying
Then why are you mimicking
Creation
me?
mode.
to try to show you how ridiculous you sound. You sound like you have cleaning
Alright.
shoved up your nose. Why?
There you go.
Why? I'm not a masochist like you.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Yes, I am. I don't daily listen to people that make me want to have my head explode.
Ooh, hey, it's New Year's on the Atlantic coast, everybody. Happy New Year's. For
Wait, aren't they
the
just an hour ahead of us?
the Canadian, I guess, like,
Oh, Quebec.
yeah. For
Happy
way
New
up high.
Year, La Quebecois.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo. Okay, very random, and I'm peeking ahead, but why do the palm leaves in the thumbnail look like a giant?
I'm pretty sure that is just
Leaf.
pot.
It's just a giant pot leaf.
Okay, so
okay, because I
so
figure it was supposed to
before
represent Palm Sunday. But
Now,
it looks
wait,
like a giant palm.
before we do this, I feel we have to rename the other tiers because obviously father
No.
material
Oh,
has
God,
to
no.
stay there. What should be just
Yeah.
under father material?
Can I rename them here? Yeah, I can.
Oh no,
Hmm.
no!
Maybe like a.
Ooh, how about saint and sinner?
All right.
Below that,
This prom date. This is my prom date.
oh yeah, like you'd ask him to a dance, but probably not want to do anything after that.
Yeah.
Eye candy.
Maybe.
I feel like that could be one of them. I'm not sure which. Like, yes, they're nice to look at, but
What-
would you actually want to hold a conversation? No, probably not.
Fair. Let's see. Below that, maybe awkward kid.
I spell awkward wrong.
Yeah, W before the K.
No, it's not a Q.
Then bottom.
Creep?
Middle school crush. First crush. First crush.
All right.
Ooh, wait, what's religiously incelibate?
That's confusing. I don't
No.
even understand that. No, we're not doing that. No. She has typed it. It is decided. Therefore.
Okay, should probably get started then. We have a dabbing Jesus.
Yeah.
I feel that's an
Dabbing's-
easy first crush.
Bottom tier.
Yeah, dabbing's kind of sophomoric. And we got like a dude
Yeah.
looking Jesus with a cigarette and some liquor.
Ooh, like a
And
Jesus you'd hang out with
sunglasses.
at the bar, maybe.
Maybe a
Awkward
sinner. Saint and sinner. Yeah.
No higher
I
than
don't.
awkward.
I don't know. Maybe eye candy, but it would like he could go up or down depending on his personality. Like, is he the guy sitting at the end of the bar staring into the drink, or is he the guy who like
Everyone
buys
talks
you
to.
a drink?
Yeah. Is he the party guy?
Like I think eye candy, but could move up or down.
I don't know about eye candy still. I still say awkward kid.
Okay. How about the one with pot though?
Awkward kid.
You think so?
Awkward
Yes.
kid.
Yeah.
We got like a really intense Jesus here.
Like angry Jesus.
Eye candy.
Really?
See, he can look attractive, but the second he opens his mouth, he drops to a 0.
Ooh. Oh, this Jesus has some
He has some
political opinions.
Yes. See, he's angry. He's very clean and well kept looking, but you don't want to talk to him like ever.
And then we have one like in a shawl, maybe.
I can't do your prom date.
Prom day. Oh, like he dressed up for the dance.
Yes.
Mm. Yeah, I could see that. Like maybe he has kind of a sense of humor, and you're wondering, maybe this could go somewhere.
Maybe. I wish you could see the thumbnails better. Here, scooch over. Scooch over. Women, look. There's no more bench. Just.
I could agree with prom date.
You would go with
What
prom
do you think,
date?
Bree?
Yeah, do prom date.
I'm with it.
Ooh, now we got shaved Jesus.
Shaved Jesus. I like a different approach to the Jesus.
Well, I mean, he's still white with dark hair.
Is that Christian Bale?
I don't know.
It kind of looks like Christian Bale. But then again,
It looks like a shot from a movie. Maybe prom date?
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe prom date.
Maybe. You're not giving much input on these, Bree.
Well, I'm not really into the Jesus look. I just gotta say, you all are.
No.
I'm not either, but if I have to be roped into it, I'm at least going to give a.
We're ranking these
concise
relative
opinion.
to each other.
Yeah.
I feel like that one's eye candy.
Like
He's like the other one, but less.
I'm gonna say first crush.
This one?
Oh, that one? Wait, no. I can't see the mouse over it.
Could be a low quality thumbnail, but he kind of looks like who's the guy that plays Deadpool?
Ryan Reynolds?
He does not look like Ryan Reynolds.
He looks a little bit like Ryan
He does
Reynolds.
not.
No,
No.
with facial hair.
No. Oh my god, no. No. No.
Okay,
I was
fine.
gonna say Saint and Sinner.
Oh,
Or prom date.
you act like I'm judging you.
Because I feel like you are.
Saint and Sinner?
Everyone could be judging me right now, okay? It's on the internet.
I don't know.
I
Let's
think
see.
he's kinda handsome.
I would say prom date.
Prom date for this
I
one?
died.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm lost.
yeah. Her earbud died, switching to other earbuds.
Yes.
Here's yours.
Are we doing it right and left? No?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to try speaking, Bree?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Excellent.
Nobody's supposed to stay in my ear either. Why do you have such fake ears?
I don't know.
None of his earbuds stay in my ear well, so I've been like wearing a headband over there. Where'd it go? Oh,
It's not my fault my height went somewhere else.
Shush. You shush. You have any idea what I would give to be able to wear smaller sizes of shoes and pants?
It's not my fault you're tall.
No, it's just my genetics. It's ridiculous. Anyway.
Anyway.
I don't know. I don't like the way he's looking at me.
No?
Maybe eye candy then. Like he's
I could see awkward kid.
fair point.
The one after him looks like eye candy. He looks like he also has some opinions.
I was gonna say awkward kid. I don't. No. No.
You like this
I
guy?
could go for that. Yeah, I can go for that.
All right, so we're gonna put him with. Did you say awkward kid for him?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. And the next one's carrying a cross. That's the Passion of the Christ, right?
There's several movies where he's carrying a cross on.
I think I recognize it.
Wait, is that?
That definitely is a passion image, whether or not it's from the movie or not. I'm not digging that at all. I'm gonna put this low as possible. I don't.
You don't like people covered in blood and sweat? Don't answer that, honey. The next one looks like he writes bad love songs.
First Crush. Bottom tier.
Yeah.
Bottom tier.
Ooh, and the next one looks like he thinks he's smooth, but it's all in his head. I think that's an eye candy. It's like, hey, baby, how's it going?
Shush. Silence.
Jesus is actually in the chat right now. I only got my passion with Mary Magdalene, he says, and John and Thomas. Don't judge me.
I never judged anything on that.
Oh, the one at the front of the line we said was like First Crush. That's the guy who writes bad love songs.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait, and the next one does the same thing, but he does Screamo. That's emo Jesus.
You take that back right now.
There are emo Jesus freaks.
You think this is like emo Jesus? I thought he looked like somebody just like said something like rude about his mom or something on his face. He doesn't look
Oh, he meant the
thrilled.
second one.
Yeah, the first one is a First Crush. The one after that, I'm saying, is also First Crush, but it's the cringier one. And I'm being judged for it because someone here likes emo music.
Yeah.
This one looks more emo. So this one
Yes,
looks
that's
more
what he
emo
was
than
talking
me.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying why?
He made a music video for a My Chemical Romance song.
You take that back this instant! First off, they are not emo. They are.
Yeah, well, what, My Chemical Romance?
They are my favorite band, but no, they are technically not emo. They have said that. Everyone in the emo community acknowledges that. That's why I'm judging him. Because he's being an uncultured swine.
Regardless, he made a My Chemical Romance music video.
I'm going to end you in your sleep. Or I'll just push you onto the floor. That might be more satisfying. Just hear the nice thunk. And then you go back to storing.
But I'm a dino bird. I'll land on my feet.
No, you won't. You will.
Hope you enjoy the banner, everybody.
We need to replace emo Jesus.
Bottom.
First Crush.
Bottom.
Bottom right
The
here.
pic is not appealing in any fashion.
It's his album cover.
Ooh, yeah, kinda. I feel like that's the artsy kid.
Wait, that's... Oh,
This
that's
is-
the veil picture!
This is the Shroud of Turin, yeah.
Yeah, that's the shroud. It's just a veil picture.
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't even be on here, honestly.
He's too hot, you're right. It's father material.
That's not what I meant! Ah! No.
Also, sorry, I gotta highlight a comment from Ember.
No.
He says you're gonna, or they say you're gonna make me extinct, honey.
Very funny. Oh, no, there's crucifix ones. That's...
Yeah, Jesus on the cross. maybe Satan's sinner who, hear me out. He just went home with a girl on a date. They're both drunk, and she's a little more crazy than he is. And he's feeling, fuck, I'm crucified. Help me.
He's regretting his decision.
Yeah, I'd say Satan's sinner.
Only because of that story.
Center. This one right here.
Only because of that story.
Yep.
It's hard to see, but he's got abs and stuff. He's pretty ripped.
Well, of course he does. Jesus has abs.
His dad was a carpenter, and he had to learn in that footsteps, so he would have muscle, at least in some places, for a while.
And the next one is looking at us.
Is he like laying on the beach or something?
I think so.
Looking sexy.
I feel eye candy. Like he thinks he's sexy. And he wants to...
I have conflicting personal opinions about this.
I'd say narcissist hot. Like hot with a lot of narcissism. And he expects you to think he's the son of God.
I'm going to go with prom date.
I was going to go with prom date too.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you're outvoted, honey.
All right. Next
we have statue.
It was Korean Jesus. You can't really see it good, but he's like ripped like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, it's not a very good picture.
You
muscles are nice, but they're not everything. I say eye candy.
Yeah, eye candy. That's what I was thinking too.
What's the next one holding? I can't tell.
I think it's fish. He's holding fish.
He's got fish.
So he provides, walks around topless.
Satan Center.
Satan Center?
Yeah.
First crush.
This is the classic Jesus, right?
Kinda, yeah.
It looks like a middle school photo. Like a middle school yearbook photo.
He looks like a Yenin, yeah. I can't rank this. I cannot rank the shroud. I can't. We could put it at father material for what's and giggles, but no, I can't. I can't rank this.
You are not a woman of the cloth, honey.
Can you feel my stare right now?
I think so.
Good. Be happy, that's all it is.
My honey, your talons are so sharp. Ow. Send help. I'm going extinct.
They don't know where we live, honey.
Oh.
You're stuck with me. Besides, Bach would be sad if he lost you. As would I.
Oh, that's what's saving me, the cat.
I said as would I at the end of that.
I don't know.
No,
Where do you
Bach got hungry enough, he'd just eat you.
Yeah, true. Where do you think we should go, Bree?
For the Shroud of Turin, I already said I'm putting him on father material.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I cannot
There we
believe
go.
you found Steam.
Ooh, female cartoon hotties.
Oh, no, we don't. Why?
Actually, I'm
Why?
probably gonna wrap things up with that, but
Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh, there's an avatar one.
No, I'm not. No, I will not reveal this.
Cartoon hotties male.
What did I just say?
Yeah, I know. I'm still teasing you until Bree wraps it up.
No.
Ooh, Disney.
Well, thank you for joining us, everybody. Please remember to be kind, take care, and we will see you next time.
You might see him next time.
Maybe.
Might.
Have a good evening, everybody. Happy New Year.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Current fucking day. Fuck off. We can't see past our own fucking reflection. That's the level of our narcissism here. It's a says so twat waffle. That's all you fucking are. Twat waffle. Fuck off. Fucking gender ambiguity. Fucking current day Californian shit. Cause that's all we fucking know. Cause we're boring. We're so fucking boring. You're boring. You're fucking dull. You have nothing to say. Fuck your emotions.